An Alberta man faces criminal charges after police say they found more than 500,000 child sexual exploitation photos and videos in his possession. To talk more about this staggering seizure of material, Sarah Galashan joins us now. Sarah.
Yeah, Ian, incredible number is how the staff sergeant holding the press conference today described it. For some context, what he said was that this 500,000 images that were seized, that amount is about half the number of total images that would be seized by police throughout the entire province of Alberta over the last 12 months. The way this all came together, it started out with information that was provided by Calgary Police from the National Child Exploitation Crime Centre. What was indicated is that there had been an upload of what's called CSAM, and that the acronym that stands for Child Sexual Abuse Material. From that, they determined it was an Okotoks address, that's just south of Calgary. A search warrant was issued. It was executed. The occupant of the home was not there at the time of that search, but was later located on May 26th, arrested and charged with accessing and possession of child sexual abuse material. From the policing perspective, it's always concerning when they make a seizure of any kind involving a child abuse material that has been in the possession of somebody. But when it comes to an amount as large as this, what we heard from the staff sergeant is that elevates their concerns. Take a listen.
Does this possession of this material indicate a much more does it satisfy an insatiable appetite? Does it lead to other offending patterns? It's difficult to say, but this is truly a concerning volume of material that we've recovered.
And so in this case, the 35-year-old man who has been arrested and has been charged has also been released, Ian, and will be back in court on August 8th.
So a concerning amount of child sexual abuse material, which is, we don't refer to it, I guess, as child pornography now, because inherently it is involving sexual abuse of those kids. Raises questions. Where did this material come from? Who are the children? Do police know?
I mean, it's tough for them to find answers, is what we heard, because they receive, thousands of tips and calls to assess this kind of material throughout the year. And what we heard was that really they only have the resources to deal with about 2% of referrals for this kind of activity. But I want to play you a little more of what was said about that.
A file like this deserves to be examined and analysed to try and identify who these victims are, whether these victims are local or children from our province. It's difficult to do that with the resources and the technology that we have.
So, I mean, the short answer is that they are going to be trying, that there are going to be officers who are tasked with going through what is a huge volume of material. And and that's not without taking its own toll, because this is obviously very difficult work.
Yeah. Okay, Sarah, thank you.